Hi everyone, this is Farron speaking. Welcome to this video, and I've got another new Revell kit here. This is the Revell Dornier Do 215B/5 model kit in 1/48 scale, kit number 04925, and it's a skill level 4. Oh, I was quite excited about this kit because I saw it from my local stockist, £15.99, 1/48 scale Revell Dornier. I've always wanted a Dornier, haven't done a Dornier before, so I thought, hey, what the hell, let's get it. It's only 16 quid, it's cheap enough. And when I got it, I was hit with this huge box. And believe it or not, right, this box is only 2 inches shallower and 6 inches shorter than my Airfix 1/24 scale Typhoon. So I thought, blimey, I didn't realise this bird was this big. But what you don't realise is that the size of this box here is the half size of a sprue. So from here to here, you know, it's about 35 centimetres, and we're talking about almost 60 centimetres across the full width of the box. And then you've got these tiny little bag of sprues floating inside, crashing backwards and forwards, getting damaged. But I've had a quick look at it. There was a couple of parts, you know, just off the sprue like, but I couldn't see any actual physical damage on the model itself. So with that out of the way, first of all I'm just going to go on with the instructions to begin with, and here we have it. Okay, this is the new style Revell instructions, all your hints and tips, your legend, and the more continued of the legend there. And then over here we have our colour callouts in Revell colours only, and they do state if they are RLM colours where as needed. And then we have our sprue map on this side. There you go again, continuation of the colour callouts. And there you go, there's a little section on here if you need spare parts for your model. And I must admit, on my JU88 I snapped the undercarriage on it, and I put a request in. About 5-6 weeks later I had the new part sent through, which was very good. But anyway, I digress. The instructions. So continuation of the sprue maps, okay, and then over here we're starting off with the cockpit, more of the cockpit details. Well, basically all of these stages here, even up to stage 13, we're still working on the cockpit and on the bomb bay here as well. And over here we've got a nice like woven effect on the seats for the pilots and navigator, radio man, bombardier, etc. And it's very nice detail. I have had a look at this kit already. We looks like we've got a detailed bomb bay, and there's also a fuel tank as well over here. Now, okay, we get the bird. There it is over there. Look, and we continue on in the same fashion of it's, you know, not a bad little kit. Look over here, we've got engines, 2 engines to go with the kit as well. We sure this is Revell? That's what it says on the box and the instructions. There we go, there's all the cowlings for the housings for the engines and undercarriage. Very nice details again. Nice to see engines in these kits. And then over here it tells you to weld this part with a hot point like a screwdriver, so your propellers will rotate, but won't be doing that. And then we've got our colour callouts. Ooh, get in frame, dude. I need a decent camera. I'm still working on from a webcam. As you see, here we go. We've got this colour call out here. Very unusual. 1942 spring. It looks alright. I quite like it. I quite like it. But then over here we've got this one, which I like even more, which is all black. And I'll probably be watching Martin Lamont's video on his Dornier, because he done all his was all the black underside, and the way he done that just looked fantastic. So there we go, there's that. That's the instructions. And then we got the decals. I don't know what these are going to be like. It says Revell Germany, a subsidiary of Hobbyco Incorporated. But the decals are, yeah, they are quite chunky. So
I'm not 100% happy with that because they are really. You can strike a match on it, put it that way, and you will get a. Fire. Anyway, on with the kit itself. That came to me is all in one bag. Take this all out. There you go. There's the loose part. It's part of the engine. Okay. Right. Excuse me a moment. Sorry about that. Just people outside, bloody chattering. I live above a shop, so out of my control. Anyway. Just going to put these sprues to one side. I'm going to start with the clear parts. Okay, luckily this came in its own plastic bag, which I'm pleased about. And the plastic parts are really nice. Earlier, if you think back to what I said, is this a Revell kit or not? It's not a Revell kit, it's another ICM. Up here in the top corner. We have the ICM stamp, and I'll show you on one of the other sprues in a moment, just to show that I'm telling the truth. But I believe this one here, I don't think we use this actual canopy, we use this one, so obviously there are different variants available within ICM. This is, you can get them in ICM. I've seen the kits as little as $22.99 on eBay. Now, this model though, I got from company in Scotland called Wonderland Models, and they always have offers on their Revell kits, and at the moment they've got up to 50% off, I think. And then there's another company I'll buy off called javelinracing.com. They're a model shop that specialises in scale electrics, but they also do scale model kits as well. And at the moment they've got some great deals. That's where I got my Tiffy from for $49.99 when they add it on a 50% offer. I think it's $59.99 now, but still worth it. But here we go. Got two sprues like this, very nicely engineered components. The parts are nice, some really nice written detail on the bulkheads there of the engines. I'm assuming that's the engine. Nice detail there on your undercarriage wheels. Nice details, I'll get that to focus a minute. Nice details to focus. Duh! Nice details on the engine. Like, yeah, you can tell I never prepare myself for these videos. Right, there's two sprues of those, and I didn't show you. I got 10 bombs altogether. You have 8 of these small ones and 2 of these larger ones, and they're all molded as one piece, which is quite nice. And again, details on this so far is lovely. And just to show you on here, ICM, yeah, another rebox from Revell. Got nice little, lots of details on here. Look, these engine cowlings got some really nice panel lines engraved. They look to be really well in scale, but the only thing I can't see on here is rivets. But it's whether or not you want to go with a rosy rivet all over your model is up to you. But personally, I just built it straight out of the box. I ain't faffing about with all that. I ain't got the patience to do it. But yeah, really nice. Plastic's nice. It's quite how can I say, flexible. Oh, hang on. Here's the dials for the cockpit. Now, I can't remember seeing any decals on the decal sheet for this, so might have to paint those and see how we get on with it. But hey, it's really nice. We got the these parts down here for the antennae at the front of the nose, and those parts here are to mount them. I'll just make sure I got that in shot. These bits here, because I'm looking at the sprue and not the screen.
there. That's part of the antennae, and the other part I showed you was what they are mounted to. These are the floors for the undercarriage. Yep, some internal detail there. That ribbon going across there, look. Not bad. I quite like this plastic, it's really nice to work with. Because of the JU88 I've been doing. I can't really hold that any closer, but there, to show you the full length, I mean, it's bigger than 30 centimeters. I think the actual body length is 34 altogether. So nice details on these bulkhead walls and this framing here, and we've got some side consoles over here with dials, switches and knobs on it, and what have you. We should be able to get that up. There you go, look. So some nice details there for the radio man to play with. That looks very nice actually. Nice details on the aircraft here. I don't know if that's an escape hatch on the side here, but it looks to be it. I don't think that's a sink mark on there. I think that's where we've got to put something after. There's oh yeah, it's not bad. It's, and one thing I haven't noticed on it is flash. Okay, and here's the wings with some nice detail on it, and that looks really nice. I really like this. It's quite a short wingspan compared to let's say the JU88, because the JU88 is so it's a bit wider, just a fraction wider. But the panel lines, yeah, looks like they're going to take a wash on very, very nicely. Specifically a oil wash. But I will need to get some grey clay wash or something, because I've decided I'm going to do this in the black. And I could either do it in a clay base, or I could just do I've got faded grey oil paint that I could use. Anyway, but that's my review on Revell's reboxing of an ICM kit. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know why Revell are doing this. Maybe they're getting lazy and they just want to buy other people's old molds and they want to tweak them and sell them on as their own. But I think they're doing this with a lot of models today, because we're seeing like Tamiya and Italeri components in either their boxes, and if that's the way the market's going at the moment, well, I'm not complaining. I'm getting a good model out of it at the end of the day, and for £15.99 and free postage, I think that's pretty damn good. And I'm pretty sure I got this from Wonderland Models. Obviously their website is www.wonderlandmodels.co.uk, and I haven't had any bad service from them yet. I mean, as long as it says in stock on the web page, it's in stock, and it'll come to you within a couple of days. And you can choose different delivery options. If you can't wait, you know, you want it next day, you can pay for a courier, which I think is about an extra £6, but that's entirely up to you. But for standard delivery, which is free, I got it within 2 days. Happy as Larry. I have got one more thing I want to show you that I got recently through the post. It was another resin kit, which is a Roman foot soldier. It's a young miniatures Roman soldier bust, and I was really impressed with it. Well, that's part of his weaponry. And in the box here we get one bag, and then we have a series of resin components. Okay, so this is the main part of the model. This is the bust. This is the rear. Let me tilt this up a bit so I can get this in. No, that's not helping, is it? Oh, well. Sorry about the camera, mate. People, this is the best I can do, I'm afraid. So it's really. Oh, there we go. It's back, finally. Okay, on here we have a wolf pelt. As you see, it goes over his shoulders, down his back, and we have his series of armour. Okay, so we got like the metal shoulders, some of the metal going down the chest. We got a little clasp there. I'll show you what goes there in a moment. So this is part of not a weapon actually. He's like holding like a sculptured face on a pole. This is the top part of the helmet, which has obviously got the bear's head. Looking at the bear, I'd say that was a black bear. But anyway, that's that. Not a lot to these kits, I'm afraid. They've only got the main pieces is like 3 parts, and then about half a dozen parts for the knickknacks. That's a nice smooth casting in resin. Really nice detail. There you go. Oh, there we go, that's better. I was very impressed with this. The way the actual, how smooth. Really hate this. There you go. There we go. I've got to put my hand on my lamp. Yeah, that's a really nice component. This is what goes on that staff. You get, let's turn it off a minute. That's better. You get this, which is like, it's got like a smaller bear pelt on the top, and then on here you got like a marble face of some sort. This will, which has got the attachment parts taken off, will mount on there, and then this goes into the staff like so. And then on here we have this part of the, which is the paws, obviously just crossed over. Whoops. Crossed over there, look, like that. And this is the arm holding the staff. And you can see got some beautiful detail in there. The veins on the top of the hands and the tendons. You can see the muscles taut. There, look on us, really nice sculpt from Young Miniatures. It's really nice, very nice. That's the teeth. Oops. That's the teeth for the bear. There's some flash in there, so I'll have to take that out. There's a little ribbon, little leather string that holds his helmet on. I have no idea what it is, but I think that's just part one of the casting pegs. This is hilt of his sword, and that's all you get for the sword as well. It's just an indication on here to show that he has a sword. And on here we've got these cheek guards, which will just fit nicely on there. And I've actually done like a dry fit, so that fits quite nice on there. Like so. And then you get these cheek guards which contour very nicely to the skin. Of course you'll have one on the other side, but it's a bit too fiddly for me to do with both fingers. Plus I've got arthritis in these hands and I can't really grip things like I used to. But anyway, that's the other purchase. I have got some other acquisitions. I bought about half a dozen Edward kits. Which, there's Messerschmitt 109F, 109G5, a Messerschmitt Mark 9C early version, a Focke-Wulf 190. I don't know what variant it is. It's an A. It's definitely an A, but it might be an R5 or something like that. I'm not too sure. But I've got those kits that I'm going to be doing reviews on. Just make a note in the comments if which ones you want to see a review on, because the F4 I bought some brass in for it as well, so it's got a nice little 601 Daimler-Benz engine with it, cast in resin, and it's a very nice little model for the resin line. It's really nice. Just drop a comment in below and we'll see what we can do on the next video. Well, thank you very much for watching. Come up to 20 minutes of me waffling and making mistakes, and I'm not going to edit any of it out because I don't know how to. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and God bless.